back to Andrew's Automotive Archaeology. This is tote number 20. I've taken the top off already, and I'm just gonna jump right in here and start pulling stuff out. That's nothing. That goes in the recycler. Upper spindle support kit. I think I had some of those a couple of videos ago. In fact, I still got the box sitting right here. Yeah, there we go. Same one. So now I got two of them. Maybe three. Wait a second. What is this? Yeah, upper spindle support kit. Okay, this one's open, so it may not be complete. It's hard to tell. There's another one. I'll have to open them up and check, make sure. There's another one. There's going to be a few of them in here. Let's see. Aha! Here we go. Here's another one of these. Is it the same one? Yeah. Yeah, these are... I've sold several of these. They are easily $100 a piece. I think now I've got three of... With this one, I'll have three of them up for sale now in the store. Norton grinding wheel. Made in USA, Worcester, Massachusetts. Norton, I think, is still around. It's an interesting piece. I don't know. I don't have a grinder. I don't have a bench grinder, but maybe I can sell that. Let's see. We'll see. Okay, here is a 70. I didn't read that. 7RY. Okay. 4215 is the part number. This is a spider gear. It's a differential gear. There would be four of these. The four of them inside the differential, and they, rotate separately to allow the differential to do its thing. I generally do pretty well with these. I'll sell a set of four for usually about $40. But it's not worth selling one unless I have others, so we'll see what happens. That may end up in a lot. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Not sure what that is. Gaskets. Ooh, that's dirty. Plate, external spline, plate clutch, plate clutch for transmissions. Yeah. Typically, this sort of transmission parts does well in a lot. Which I will. Whew, there's a lot of junk in here, man. Wow. Okay. This is it's a parking lamp, I think. Or is a license plate lamp, maybe? 54 SAEL 64F0. It's a file. There's it there. I'll have to look that up. That may or may not be worth something. Usually the stuff that's in... Here's another one. Usually the stuff that's used is not, worth dealing with, but, there's always exceptions. Okay, this is okay, that's I got some of those. It's a kit. It's an idler arm and bushings kit, and it looks like the bushings are missing. It's got two nuts and two washers in there, but the bushings that go with it are missing. I see that a lot. I suspect what happens is the bushings get taken out, and the idler arm simply gets reused. There's a seal. That's going to be no good. We'll just throw that away. Broken gasket. With this stuff I'm just going to put off to the side because that's just junk. Luggage and glove compartment lock set for a 56. Oh, okay. I've got a batch. I'll look this up separately. They like to have the keys that match among all the locks, but this might be worth putting up by itself. Otherwise, if not, I do have a box of locks and keys that I'm waiting to put up as a lot. That I think will do really well. I don't know what they are, but I'm hoping I find another one. Looks like there's just several more in there, and I'm hoping I'll find more, and one of them will have a part number. But my experience is brackets and stuff like this because it's doesn't really matter. Oh, it does have one. Here's one that does have it on there. It's a 8M 3351. I don't know. 8M. Let me look that up in the book here. I don't know if that's in the book or not. 8M33. May not be in here. 3351. Yeah, 33. It skips from 3336 to 3395. So I don't know. I'll have to. I think it's some sort of a bracket. I don't see one in the diagram. I'll have to do some more research on that. So I don't know. They may or may not be. It's just brackets like that. They don't really deteriorate. You can just find one that's used and clean it up, and it'll be fine. So I've got a bunch of these. Don't know what they are. Fabco. So they're aftermarket brackets of some kind. There's a bunch of those in here too. Another one of these. There's another one of those. There's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, here's. Okay, this is a pair. This is different, but it's a pair. It's a left and a right pair. Here's another one of those. I'm gonna run out of space on my table here. Found some more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. I'm gonna run out of space. Places to put those. Here's another one. Here's another one that's missing the light. Now I have sold these. I think this is a license plate light. That's the bracket with the bracket. So the lens is glass, so the lens doesn't really, the lens is fine. It's just this is probably zinc plated or something, and so it's gonna, and this is rusty. But I don't know. They might clean up well, and they might be worth selling. A lot of stuff in here. I got a couple of these, and no idea what these are. Okay. OBA 12127. So this is a flathead, last generation flathead distributor. It doesn't look like it's complete, but that is worth putting up by itself. Flathead parts always sell. One piece oil seal. C8TZ, so that's for a pickup. There's a pretty big market for pickup truck parts. That's probably going to end up in a lot. Okay, there's a broken gasket. Let's throw that away. There's an empty box. We'll throw that away. This is a breather tube. It's a vent tube, I think. Where normally we would have a PCV valve, this era of car just had a vent tube that would just drain onto the ground. But I've sold these before. This is for a 65 Galaxy. I have sold those before. They do sell, so I'll just renew the listing and put that back up. Here is another one of these spindle support kits. It looks like it's been opened and there's pieces missing. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to get another tote here, an empty tote, and start putting this stuff away in the tote because I've got so much stuff here. I don't have room to sit. I am going to put this here. And I'm going to take these brackets and everything that's here and just put them in this tote. This tote weighed a ton. These can just get thrown away. I'm probably going to move this stuff. But these license plate lights I think will do pretty well, because even if I don't get a lot for them individually, there are quite a few here. A lot of this stuff will go up separately. In fact, I'm going to leave this stuff up here. I'm just going to put the big stuff in here. Okay. Plenty more big stuff. All right. Yeah, it looks like there's some neat stuff hiding down in here. Okay, here's another one of these. Oh, okay. 8A. It's an idler arm. It's missing the rest of the pieces. I have sold those separately, so we'll see. Okay, here's another one of these. Thrust washers. Retainer. That is that's a synchronizer. That's a synchronizer gear for a transmission. Not in the best condition, but don't know what it is, because it's definitely not a retainer, that's for sure. Here's another one. Well, no, that one's in the same. What's this? One package of wheel nuts. These are lug nuts. This B6Q, so this is a spring perch, I think. But that's for the big truck. Wow, these are some big lug nuts. I'll look this stuff up. This actually might go pretty well as a lot by itself. These are, I think this is an A-arm bushing. Sometimes they're good, sometimes the rubber's cracked. This seems pretty hard, but I'll probably put that up as an auction by itself. Some more of these brackets, more miscellaneous transmission parts. Here is a steering arm. I have sold those before. I can probably figure out, this. No, I don't think. No, that's not what this is. That's just going to go in a lot. No idea what that goes to. Not going to try to figure it out. Hose and clamp kit. This is just a bunch of half pieces of rubber hose. Hose and clamp kit. So the clamps must be in the bottom, right? Yeah, there they are. Those are probably sought after. This I'll probably, I don't know, throw that in a lot probably. Okay, another one of those. I know what this is. I've seen it. Can't think of it offhand what it is. Here is studs, lug studs. Another one of those. It's a little smaller, different application probably. 8Q, still a big truck. There's a lug stud. Okay, that's a center cap, spindle cap. Miscellaneous stuff. I'll put that up. There's another one of those. Ring and bushing, it says. C4TZ. Yeah, I'll probably look that up. Here's another one of these. This is a different one. This is a 59T. I think I have some more 59Ts for sale in the store. Haven't sold any in a while. It runs hot and cold with those. Here's another bunch of that stuff. Probably put those up as a lot, starting at 99 cents. There's a seal. Now, this is not a rubber seal. This is a 1961 V, which is a, let's say that's a Thunderbird. It's a leather seal. Still pretty good, but probably, you know, only a couple of bucks, so I probably won't mess with it. Wow. Okay, here is a fuel pump. This is the old style with the glass reservoir. Thing about these is this is 81. Oh, it's an 81A B. Can't read that. B1A. Yeah, 51 6-cylinder 226H engine. Okay, so yeah, that goes for the H engine. If people build the H engines, I'll take a look. That looks like a, maybe that was a cigarette lighter, but I don't know. 3A 697A. I don't recognize that part number. Some plasticky 80s thing. That's random. A bunch of flathead parts, and then I run into this. It's late 70s, early 80s. I'll look it up. You know, you never know. Here's another glass fuel pump. EAA. It also says B4A, so that's probably might be a 6-cylinder. Okay. This, I'm not sure where I've got it sitting, but this is, see if I can get out of the package without damaging it. This is part of a roof rack. This would have been a Rotunda branded roof rack. I talked about Rotunda in another video. The bag's just going to deteriorate. But this is the side rail. Okay, that's where I recognize this from. That's the pad that goes there. And I think I had one that was missing one, so this might be the one that was missing. So I'll throw this back in the... yeah, but this is the side rail. I think this mounts to the car itself here, I believe. But yeah, these pylons by themselves are, oops. And there we go again. Got parts falling out all over the place. Okay, so I'll just stick that in there. That will be something that I look up separately. Gasket. Okay, here's a bunch of packaged stuff. Okay. Yeah, hold on. Let's look at this stuff individually here. 4x4 automatic. It's an interesting emblem. That is worth looking up on its own. Hub repair kit. Okay, and once again, it's been opened, so it's missing pieces. I'm probably not even going to bother putting that up. It is a lot. That is a rocker arm. Okay, this is a valve rocker arm for a 144 170 straight 6. Those parts do sell. Gasket. What's this? Screws. Yeah. Those are interesting. Okay, lug nuts. Worth putting up in a lot. I don't think they're worth trying to sell separately. What do we got here? Genuine Ford A. Okay, so here, that part number A8TZ1001B. Ford started with the 4-digit prefix in the 1940s, and the first digit is the decade. So A would be 1940, but you almost never see that. They always leave the A off. This very, very seldom do I see the A actually printed. It's not until the 50s that they put that prefix. They put the first letter on there denoting the decade. So that's kind of unusual to see that. It's some sort of a gasket set. That'll go in a lot. Axle. More gaskets, similar gaskets. There's a snap ring. More gaskets. I think they got wet at one point. Rear axle shaft gasket. A8TZ. They might be worth looking up separately, but my hunch is they're going to end up in a lot. Gaskets generally don't do. Their gaskets are easy. They're cheap. They're cheap to make. You know, if there's any market for them at all, they'll probably make them. Oh, here's another one of these. So there's a second one of those in here. That's a retainer. 1970s pickup. It's a seal. It says retainer assembly, but that's a seal. Well, look that up and see. That may end up in a lot. And here's another one of these. I think this is going to be all Lug Studs. Some of these go for decent money, others not. You know, again, this may end up as a lot. One O-ring, package of 8 pieces. Those are Lug Nuts. Yeah, those are O-rings. Probably not worth doing anything separately with. And wow, that was a very large, very heavy tote, but that is the end of it. So, as usual, thanks for watching.